こんにちは。それはガジェットで、あなたは今日何が起こるか聞く準備ができていますか?
Hey guys, I'm playing around with something. So, you want to know what it said?
Hi, it is Gadget, and are you ready to hear what happened today?
Yes, it's a new program called Google Translate. Well, actually, it's not new. It's actually very old. And basically, I'm going to start the vlog with this today, as well as many other things that happened today. But how's everybody doing? All right. Was going to incorporate some video footage I took from the snowstorm we had today, but you already saw some of it on a vlog before, and some people, these podcasters and everything, are talking about clickbait and everything, right? And I'm just new to everything and stuff because I did study about clickbait, but I really don't like using clickbait because I like to be honest in my things and stuff, right? But as a joke, I put with the video before this, how else am I supposed to get you to watch it? Because I know someone's going to say she shot it upside down. I was like, how else am I going to get you to watch it? Clickbait. All right. So I figured this would be some cool clickbait and everything. But yeah, I've been watching other people and I've been trying to promote them too because there's this one I keep telling you guys about, Lance Stewart, right? And when I found his vlog, right, I started laughing because his grandparents, his parents, remind me of some of my family members. All right. And his parents are my age group and everything, where we grew up like, well, I think they might be just a little bit older because I wasn't a teenager during the 80s. I was still a little kid during the 80s because that's where everybody gets it mixed up. You're not, okay, how do I put this? I'm a 70s baby because I'm born in the 70s, an 80s kid, a 90s teenager, and a 2000s whatever, right? Like, you have children that are born in the 80s, are 80s babies, who are children of the 90s, teenagers of the thousands, get it? And are adults when they become adults because they're not adults yet. So, do you see what I mean? There's a difference. Like, an 80s club kid would have been not what you think it is. That would have been a teenager of the 80s, right? So, it's been one of those really crazy things because I didn't become a teenager until the tail end I was actually a teenager in the 90s, all right? So, wanted to tell you today was a good day. There weren't any phone calls, but it also did help that I was sleeping through the whole day. That's right, people. I slept till 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I needed to rest. I had been running ragged like crazy, and the way this aesthetic is on this, I'm trying to get this camera to actually be more level and everything. Plus, have the TARDIS in there and everything, because that's the thing, guys. Oh, and I also put up an old post of mine because back in 2012 on this day was also when a certain Brooklyn idiot, we won't go into that, got rid of me because he wanted only friends with benefits and I wanted a relationship. After, you know what I mean, talking it over with him, thought he wanted one too, but he still wanted, one of those debaucheries. He didn't want to pursue it nor anything, so I said, you know what, okay. So I put it on Instagram and everything, but I'm just going to read it to you guys because it's funnier and everything, what I wrote. Back on January 7th, 2012, if you haven't been on my Facebook page or anything, and I know I have the links here, so I know you guys have to look. It says, let's try this again. I put, all right, I'm single now, and that means it's time for a bidding war. And please, no killing each other, blah, 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 get a megaphone, blah, 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 all this other stuff, right? And it's like, here I hear $1,000, here I hear this, or anything, right? And it's true, I am technically single, because the reason why I say technically is because, like I said, with all my exes, I never know if I really am single or not, because they like to crawl up and hide in a corner and pretend that I did wrong by them. And then when I go start having a life and everything, start crying, we weren't broken up, we weren't that. Yeah, so that's here nor there. But I wanted to tell you, we had a lot of snow here. I can show you actually some pictures on here and a slight little video because everything and stuff. Well, the video is backwards there, because when you have no gloves and then you realize you have gloves and everything, let me see something. Yeah, Twitter, it'd be nice and everything. I'm trying to find you guys some snowy pictures of what it looked like out here because I did put some on Facebook and I don't want to move the camera. But yeah, it snowed. See guys, it actually did snow. Let's see that way. See, it snowed. It snowed. It was snowing. There's actually the video that got messed up, but it did snow. It snowed. See, it was snowing. Covering in my little TARDIS hat. I think I gotta make sure is that the other picture? See, it snowed. It snowed. And that was something I was looking at. That was a house I was looking at. So yeah, it snowed. So, and also I had to prove I was here because of all those lovely little rumors going around that I'm over in the UK. That's a new one, but that I won't talk about. And I'm also in my Candy Crush blanket. Yes, guys, I have a Candy Crush blanket. I didn't buy the bedspread and everything because it doesn't fit my bed. It's for a child bed. But this was a huge ass blanket. All right, but it's warm. It's flannel. All right. So basically, since I slept in, I took advantage of getting to see the snow, and then I just sat there and I watched Bright Lights, the one with Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds, and I started crying again. Like I said, people just get to know me, and you'll find out a lot of stuff and everything. I will miss hearing "Merry Christmas, Kid." You know, I will miss that and everything, but to each his own, and they're both in a better place because watching Bright Lights, I could see now why some of my phone calls, well, some things made sense to me and everything. And yeah, you could see how everything is. And guys, life is crazy, like they all say. Being normal is overrated. Life is too short to be fighting with people. And a lot of times, like I said, people have told me, fix it with Christopher. Just fix it. Be the bigger person. No matter how much you want him to be the bigger person, he doesn't know how to do it. Just you be the bigger person. If he still wants to act the way he does, then you know he wasn't for you. Then you know he needs to be cooking on the burner a little more. He needs some time. He needs to get the pop up. He needs to have the light bulb is sitting there, and like all people with you, they don't realize what they have until they lose it. And it's true. So I was just happy. And then my friend is trying to do her LSATs and everything, and they're asking her for all my information, and I'm like, I don't need to give you that information. So I've been trying to, you know what I mean? I just wanted to. Oh wow, I just didn't realize that on Facebook. I'm just looking at something because I wanted to see which picture, because I actually have a cool picture I want to show you guys that I had taken when I was with the Legend of Traveling TARDIS for a movie event and everything. And I'm trying to find it again because I posted it now. It's like a cute picture. But that's the thing. I don't want to move this thing because of everything, but it is really cool because of everything. And I did my Elsa braid, but there you go. I got to pose with Slimer and the TARDIS. Yeah, that's fun, right? And everything. And all right, one of the guys is asking if he could share it, and I'm like, I'm debating because of everything, because I really do not, you know what I mean? Because I really am just sitting here going like, guys, I don't understand people. I really don't, because like I said, I'm a good person all around. That bad things have happened. Yes, the Harry Potter thing and stuff. And it just is to the point where I just really wish that people would just get to know me. But like I said, no one ever wants to really get to know me. And the ones that do are my friends for life. And I understand people are people. People have to be stupid. People are whatever they want to be and stuff in life. But that's the thing. I just, like I said, I really don't understand it when if you have something good in your life, you're going to throw it away. I would have fought. Maybe I am still fighting for him to prove that I am worth it. But why should I have to prove it? I proved it for over 3 years. I proved it with my exes too, that I was worth it. But everyone wanted that cheap trick, that little thin thing in the corner, or something that would rather, what do they like, to be abused? I mean, come on. I told you guys, I don't really understand. And yet I do, because that's how people are. They're dumb sometimes. They don't want to, like, talk to you. They don't want to act like, you know what I mean? They don't, do you know what I mean? I just really, I'm trying to see something, because I'm trying to also check this other picture, because I'm not really smiling in it, but it's a better, like, color shot and everything. But you know what? I like this one better. Yeah, this one actually has me more. The other one was just like someone took it really fast and everything. I'm smiling better than the other one, so I'm not going to put that one up. The lighting is just what drives me nuts on this one, but it actually is a good lighting. It doesn't make my face look too red or anything on this picture. But let's see, what time is it on this thing now that I've talked? I've talked only for 9 minutes. Okay, that's good. So basically, it snowed. It really did snow. My eyes are itchy. I have allergies, people. And that's another thing too. Like I was just talking about. I'm sorry. I ran train of thought because I had to. Someone just caught me off guard with the. See how Pat's are easy distracted, but we still stay on track. Well, let's talk about Lance Stewart. And he's a very good vlogger and everything. I love his vlogs. I mean, I want to hug his mom for raising him right. I'm tired of these haters that hate on him and Lizzie and everything. And then now they're hating on his friend Aiden. That boy is adorable. I mean, if I had some family members that were single, I would introduce them to Aiden, you know? But most of the ones that are around his age are already taken and everything and stuff. So, you mean, I mean, I mean, he's adorable. He's funny. It's like that, but that's the thing. What people presume that he's something. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. We don't know. But at the same time, don't hurt somebody because you're jealous of what they've got. And that's what a hater is, you know? And I will, if I could find their links again, I will put them in here and give you links to their pages because I love watching them because they came at a time when I was taking leaps of faith and I just wanted something to laugh at, something to see that someone else was in the same boat, had a crazy ass family, had things, and stuff like that. But here's the difference. He has a family that's willing to partake in all his vlogs, He has a family that understands this is something that's what's going on and everything, has a good head on their shoulders. They're not afraid of technology. They're not afraid of having all their dirty laundry aired because of everything, you know? I have a family that mom still has an old cell phone and dad won't even get one. They're afraid of technology. My sister thinks you don't have to update a computer and stuff like that and all these other things because she let one computer go really bad and got mad when you updated it. Oh God, did she get mad? Do you see what I mean? So it's like I'm working off of a generation that just, So it's odd to actually find something appealing, worth watching, and all this other stuff and everything. And then I also got pearls for myself to treat myself because that was the one thing I kept telling everybody. I'm not that type of girl where you have to buy me a present every time. But if you buy me something unique and cool, then I'm okay with it. And if it's cheap, it's perfect. A $20 oyster, come on, it'll get me a pearl that later on we could turn into a ring or something and all that, put into a locket and all the other stuff. But no, that's where I look at people like, you got to be kidding me, It's just one of those days and everything. So I was very happy that I slept through everything. No one called me unless they went on deaf ears because, like I said, my phones were off. Everything else was off. My cell phone doesn't register unless it's on as a missed call. No one called the house phone, thank God. And then I'm just helping people dealing with things and all the other stuff and all that. And I just really want to sit there and be like, you guys don't understand how I just wanted to know why his friends acted the way they did. Why go straight to violence and bullying? Same with Josh's friends. Why go instead of asking me what happened? All they had to do was ask, get my side of the story. But I think it is the generation gap that they think they could do everything, Or it could be the culture out there that they're not used to getting yelled at for being wrong or bullied, like being bullies. I just really am sitting here going like, how can I deal with this? Like right now, if you hear it, I had to turn this down and everything, but maybe it'll be better if I turn it up because it might be affecting my microphone too. But I didn't want to hear all the beeping because everyone likes this picture I put of me and Slimer. It was a Slimer Christmas. And yep, there we go. It's sad because I wanted, like, think about it. It snowed out there. I would have loved to have been getting a snowball fight with Christopher. I would have loved, like, this is the thing. Why throw me away? Okay, you know what one of my friends said to me? Say, stop saying Christopher threw you away. But technically he did because he gave up on me. And not in the way like I gave up on him because I had to give him up to save myself and to save him, right? One of my friends said, you're the diamond that people keep storing away for the coal. Instead of getting a brand new shiny diamond that's already ready for them and everything, they want to wait for that coal that they found that was kicked in the gutter and everything to turn into a diamond. But the catch is with the diamond took its time and became a diamond because it already had to go through the cycles of being kicked around, pushed around and everything to come out a diamond. All the pressure that was put on them and everything. So that's why they're a diamond and impenetrable and cut through glass and everything. Because they've already had their situation. They've already become the diamond after dealing with so much hardship and pressure and everything. Where they're saying Christopher is the coal and everything, or wants the coal because all of his friends and him have not gone through that pressure, have not turned into that diamond. They're still sitting there under the earth. They're still sitting there waiting to be roughed about and everything. They're still waiting there to be turned into that diamond because inside they're still black as anything. And that's why your light shines, they said to me, because you started out as coal, but became a diamond because you took all that pressure and turned it into something wonderful. Whereas they are still taking that pressure and turning it into something that won't ever change because they're not willing to take all that pressure. And then they have to wait. You took all that pressure all at once and became a diamond while they stayed like coal. And I said, that makes sense and everything. You don't know what you are until you push to the limits and everything. But like I said, guys, if you think I'm only talking about Christopher Graham John Fuel, you're wrong. I talk about all my exes. Okay? I talk about all of them that I can remember because I had it all written down because some of them were blind dates. Some of them, you know what I mean? Yes, I would love a family. I would love to be happy. I would love to do things, travel, do everything. But when you have to deal with a mom that isn't well, like this whole weekend, my mother was in bed. She had one of her episodes and everything, as I'm calling it. Okay? I go in to say hi to her because my dad said go say hi to her. She don't want to be bothered. She went out swinging. I'm like, I'm gone. That's why nobody can come over. All right? Because if I try to get people over, but then there's sometimes when she's like that, I can get people over here because then she stays out of my business. Because they don't bother me when she's like that. Okay? I told you, my mother has all these things, and the dementia is getting worse because she couldn't even remember my Uncle Nolly's son's name, or she couldn't even remember, okay? So guys, I got a lot on my plate, and all I wanted was someone who claimed to be my boyfriend and my best friend, who swore to me that I didn't have to go through this all by myself, only to be convinced before I even got out there that I was wrong for him. Nice job, people. Really nice job. So like everyone said, you're already a diamond. You're already a diamond, and they can't stand your light and your shine because you reflect everywhere. They're still coal or looking for coal. They're waiting. They're going to be waiting forever because coal takes a long time to turn into a diamond. It's almost like when you go to the diamond mines, they're just picking up the coal while the diamonds are just sitting there, or the emeralds and everything. Because even though they want to deal with it and take the long road, eventually it's going to be too long of a road, and that diamond will be picked up by somebody else and shine and be glorified and portrayed to the whole world as theirs, while they're still holding a bag of coal or a coal in their hand because they tossed that diamond for the coal. I just tell you this right now. I sit here and I wonder what goes through people's minds as an empath because I can feel what goes through your minds. I had a hard time watching Bright Lights, the one with Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher, because I could feel the sadness from that, as well as some other things, but that were going through my mind at the fact of how people were teasing about how they lived next door to each other and everything and stuff. But you could see, it was broken heart syndrome. It was. That's why we lost both of them. It was broken heart syndrome. And another person commented. Okay, so what else happened today? Well, besides snow, and I wanted to include those things, but the way everything's been going with my recording program, it's not working very well. So I'm gonna worry about that later on. If I have to put them up on Facebook, I'll put them up on Facebook or anything. But right now, like I said, and once again, like I said, I'll put links to Lance Stewart and Aiden's page and everything because those two are funny as hell. They keep me going. They keep me going. And I want to commend their parents for raising two perfect gentlemen who know how to make people laugh and everything. I just hate the haters because, you know what? This is the thing. Lizzie and Lance are kids. They have a relationship. A good one, it looks like, from what they're doing. We don't know if they fight on the outside or anything, right? And everything. But they're kids, and they're learning, and they're getting to know each other. And that's the best thing to do. I understand where Lizzie's coming from with her family and everything. I understand when Lance made that speech about how her family and everything. I feel for Lizzie because I've gone through that. I have gone through that. That's why I put them somewhere so I wouldn't lose them. I have stuff for Lizzie and I have stuff for Lance, you know? And yeah, with my crazy mess in here, I wanted to get a box together because I don't want to send little pieces to them at like different times. And I know if they watch this, you know, sometimes vloggers check out other vloggers' channels. I didn't want to send stuff in piecemeal because now that I know Grandma likes the turtles, I want to find out what his other grandmother likes. And I also crochet, so I thought maybe, you know what, in one box, one big box, I'll send everything. Like things I have bought, things I had that I knew I had here from other things and stuff that I know that I had gotten as gifts for people that you know what I mean? Not meaning I want to regift, meaning in the sense of, you know what I mean? There might be something he could use that I can't use. You know, that was given to me to use for something and I can't use it because I live in an apartment and he has a house and he has the cars and everything and I don't have a car. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff that I know that Lizzie and Lance and Aiden might be able to use, as well as his grandmom and all the other stuff and everything. So, I mean, I would love to send them stuff. I mean, even his friend Cody, a fellow New Yorker. Shout out to New York, you know? Hey, Cody, right? And everything. I love his daughter. I cannot pronounce her name. Oh, please, Cody, forgive me if you do watch this. Aubrey, because of my stuttering. And she's adorable. And I feel bad that he doesn't get to see her, but at least, you know, he didn't have to tell any of the vloggers that. So do you see what I mean? There's a lot of things in a vlogger's life that goes on that you don't know unless they tell you. And like I said with my life is an open book. I don't know if I'm single or not because you know why? Because no matter what I do, every time I think they're done with me, they're not. I would love to know if I'm really done with him. But then again, if he doesn't want it to be done, all he had to do was say, don't change it. Don't change the status. We'll work on it. That's what all or nothing means. Nothing means you're done with me. You don't want me in your life ever again. I'm not your friend. All means we're going to work at this. We're going to grow together. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get to know everything. And we don't care what other people say. But I guess this is the problem. Christopher did care what other people have said. And that my opinion didn't really matter, even though I was the one helping him find out that there really wasn't nothing wrong with him. And we're almost down to the point to figure out that maybe it was the fact that his wisdom teeth were removed. I have bad hearing because of that, as well as many other things. I had scarlet fever as a child. So I'm trying to explain to you people, never give up on somebody unless you have to give up on them. And if you have to listen to your friends and throw away that diamond because they want you to be with Cole, then there's something really wrong. Because if you have to wait for Cole to turn into a diamond when you had the diamond already, what does that say about your character? Are you a lump of coal or are you a diamond too? Because there can be a diamond in the rough. But you know what? Tell me this one thing. Can he honestly say that I was mean or a bitch to him? Can he honestly say that I caused all his problems in life? When I only know him for now, it would have been 4 years. Can he honestly say I was the one? Or am I being blamed for past situations in his life that he could not get over when he told me to forget my past and learn to love him and care about him? Give me that one and tell me that. Or am I dealing with a situation where I was the toy again and someone lied again by telling half-truths? Once again, my friend said, you're the diamond and all he has is a lump of coal he'd rather be with. He'd rather wait for that coal to turn into a diamond because not realizing he already had the diamond. He tossed away a diamond for a lump of coal. Everyone's telling me that. So this vlog is short because, like I said, I got up at about 3 p.m. today and it's now already 11:26 and didn't do much. I got some stuff done, but I got some other things done and everything, and I just wanted to make sure the vlog was done for today and uploaded some pictures and things. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But right now, will you throw away a diamond for coal? Because you know what? I wouldn't. I'll look at the coal and see what happens, and I'll give it every opportunity to grow. But I wouldn't wait around for it because it does take a long time. But is it how long are you going to wait? Because everyone says Christopher was the coal and you're the diamond. I said no. He was a diamond in the rough, surrounded by coal. The problem was his shine got lost in all the coal dust, and I couldn't find him anymore because the person I knew was being masked and hidden by all that darkness. Because coal dust makes things dark and takes away light and smothers things. And they almost did it to me, and they weren't going to. So, if you guys want to share this with him, and I'm going to let you know again, people tried to comment again on YouTube. Once again, it was the same people who bullied me. So you guys, I told you, it's going to go on deaf ears. You guys are never going to be able to comment because of what you did. And I will not accept apologies from people who make fake-ass sites. Because I don't know if that's really you guys. That's another thing. Like I said, Rachel and Anthony tried to apologize, but they used 2 new sites to try to get a hold. And I don't believe that. I will not believe that. Unless I see you in person, in front of me, that's when I'll accept apology. And I thought you guys were going to go to Christopher's house and do that. Because I like to work off clean slates. I don't like throwing people away. All because someone told half-truths. And that includes Josh. So people, listen to me now and listen to me good. Don't ever blame me for somebody's miserable life. My mother did that to me my whole life. And look where it leads her now. Her karma is coming to get her. Same as my sister. It just shows me that my sister never cared about me or wanted to ever include me, because every time I was included in some of her stuff, she felt it was an obligation. And she let her drunk-ass friends take advantage of me because she didn't know me. So, I'm going to leave you guys with that. A very short vlog while I get ready for everything and try to see if I can pick up more stuff in the kitchen and do more stuff, light stuff, and watch some TV, because right now it's going to start Adult Swim and I'm watching my friends and helping them pay their bills by watching some anime. So, au revoir, and where's that Google Translate thing? Let's see what we could say tonight. Let's see. Let's find my Google Translate. I know I have it on here somewhere. I just don't know why it doesn't want to open up. There it is. Let's type it in. Ready? Let's see how this works. Ready, guys?
おやすみと甘い夢。
And it says,
Good night and sweet dreams.
that's all to you guys. Good night, sweet dreams. And know this again. I'm a diamond who got tossed away because someone wanted coal. And their light was all messed up by coal dust. Alright, so like it says, good night, sweet dreams. And hopefully, as I watch my anime, I enjoy every moment of it. Bye.